So, welcome to Millennials Banter, where we bring you the most desirable news with a twist of humor. Today, we're going to talk about the most exciting game in town, and that's the IDOs with the cryptocurrencies. So, in this video, I will address a couple of points, including the IDO market problems, where we will study Refinable as the most anticipated coin of 2021. Then I will share with you about KickPad and how KickPad is the most exciting IDO platform out there right now. And then I will move on to how you can go about staking into KickPad and potentially gain up to 100-fold on your money. So one of the most exciting things that's happening in the markets right now, it's called an IDO. Essentially what that stands for is Initial DEX Offering. And DEX stands for Decentralized Exchange. Now, to give you a little bit of perspective, back in 2017-18, when cryptocurrencies and especially the altcoins started to take off, we started having what was then known as ICOs, initial coin offerings, as you can see here. And back then, an individual company that wanted to offer its cryptocurrency to the public would make a public sale of their currency and do an initial coin offering, very similar to an IPO. So since then, the market has evolved, and now we have these platforms like Polkastarter that essentially does the vetting for you. So any company that wants to share or rather sell their cryptocurrency with the public, they would have to go through a company like Polkastarter, provide them with documentation, provide them with a level of backing. So they would have to give them essentially a chunk of money or something of that sort in order to prove that they are a legitimate company and that individual traders or investors like us can then trust them and put our money into their projects. But the problem with this IDO market currently is that, for example, if you wanted to get any one of these coins on Polkastarter or the other major platforms up until last month, you would have had to invest a bigger chunk of money. So with Polkastarter, right now it's about £7,000. And that £7,000 would be locked up for about 30 days, 30 days before you could go about using that money to buy some of these initial coins or initial dexes, okay? The problem with that is that first and foremost, putting £7,000 into just one platform is a rather bigger chunk of money for a lot of people, okay? Not a lot of people just have £7,000 that they can just put into a platform and be able to work with a month later. The other problem was that it wasn't guaranteed if you could get one of these coins. So you would put £7,000 in, you would wait 30 days, and then you didn't even know if you were going to get one of these coins or not, and if you were going to get the good coin or the not so good coin, okay? So these were the two main problems. And then the third problem was that these bots, these automated bots, would get into the market during the public sale of the coin, and they would stop any of individual smaller traders to be able to actually stake in and have a portion of the coin. So essentially, the whales, the big dogs, the hedge fund owners, and anyone who had a bigger chunk of money would essentially be getting richer and richer, and the individual people, the underdogs, the people who are maybe students or younger, they didn't have a chance to in order to be able to get into some of these coins during their very early days, in order to be able to get up to a 10-fold, 30-fold, 100-fold, and once in a blue moon, 1,000-fold on their money. Okay? So this is what happened with Refinable. Refinable had a lot of hype built around it, and when it initially came out, the price went all the way up to $9. This graph doesn't show it very well. Let's go to 180 days. Yeah, this graph doesn't show us exactly how high the price went. Perhaps we can get that on TradingView. Let's see if we... Okay, TradingView widget is not available right now. But the point is, so what happened with Refinable was that initially they had a whitelist, which was also lottery based. And if you're not familiar with these terminologies, then let me know in the comments, and I would be more than happy to do a video where I talk about individual terminologies. But just to make things simpler, a whitelist is essentially when it's like a private sale, okay? So you sign up, you do a couple of tasks, and you stake a chunk of money, and if you get picked, then they take your money and you get a number of their coins, okay? So people who were on the whitelist obviously got in, and once the price shot up to around $8 or $9, then they had already had 100-fold or at least a 30-fold on their money, okay? So if you invested £1,000, I mean, with Refinable you could only invest $180. So let's say in order to simplify the math, let's say you had put in $200 times 30, that would be £6,000, okay? So you just turned your $200 into £6,000. Not bad. I mean, you don't really see anything like this anywhere else in the market, okay? This is why this is the most exciting game in town right now. Now, then what happened was that Refinable, a lot of hype was built around it because of the fact that they do non-fungible tokens, and it's all based around content creation, and because Mr. Beast was a backer of this coin. So there was a lot of hype built around it. So what happened was that as soon as it came out, all these automated bots started buying the public coin, and the price shot all the way up to the moon. So a few people got really rich, but the majority crash landed back on Earth. And they crash landed so hard that they're like in the center and the core of Earth, okay? And this happened to a few of my friends. Now, luckily, I had both luck and experience on my side. As soon as I saw that the price was around the $5 or $6, then I started really questioning things. And then as soon as I saw that the price was at $8, then I completely pulled back. I knew that that wasn't the right price for me, and that's not the right price for anybody to get in, okay? This is what some of the YouTube videos do in terms of confusing people. There is no right price. I mean, there is a right price, there is no individual price, okay? The right price is the low price, okay? That's the only price. So some of these YouTubers were saying use a 49 or rather a 49% slippage with your Pancake swap when the public sale comes out, so that you can get the coin. And so what some of my friends ended up doing was they put this in put the 49% in, and then they were really trying to get the coin for independent of what the price was. Or rather, they were conscious of the price, but because in that moment when you're really eager to get the coin, you don't see exactly what's happening, you don't read the numbers correctly, you think that one decimal place is on this side or on that side, and you're not fully aware of what you're doing. The only thing that you're aware of is that you want to get the coin. So now what has happened is that finally last month, after having Polka started and a bunch of other platforms for a long time, and people would then use Pancake Swap to buy it when the coin would get into the public domain. So now finally we're at a point where we have a platform that can guarantee your allocation into whatever IDO you decide to go into. Okay? And that's KickPad. For me, this is a holy grail. This is what we've been waiting for in the crypto market, in the IDO market especially. So look, these are some of the IDOs that they've done so far, and bear in mind, this is a spanking new platform, okay? So I should also make a note, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not telling you what financial investments to make, I'm just sharing with you what seems to be working for me so far, okay? So this is essentially what this company does, okay? They guarantee an allocation. So now remember, with Polka Starter, you had to put in 7K, and then you might have gotten one of these coins. But with KickPad, they guarantee your allocation, okay? Now that does come with a downside, and that's the fact that you will have a smaller allocation. So rather than £1,000 or £200 in Polka Starter, you're gonna get like maybe £100 or £50 or £30 on here, okay? But at least you're getting on the ladder. It's like the property ladder. You want to get on the property ladder. You want to get on the financial independence ladder as soon as possible. And this is what this platform allows, okay? Now, the other great thing about this platform, and this is why I believe that this platform is a low-hanging fruit right now, okay? So you need to stake 2,500 of their coins, okay, in order to qualify for the guaranteed allocation. But check this out. Their coin right now is only 50 cents. Okay? So what that means is that all you got to put in is $1,500. So for $1,500, okay, and look, this is at a 70% retracement right now. This is the price you want to get these coins at. Generally, shout out to Superman who taught me this, and also shout out to a lot of my Forex and trading teachers who taught me about the Fibonacci retracement, or the Fibonacci retracement, okay? So the Fibonacci retracement says, look, this was the price at its highest, then you wait till it hits a 68% number. 68 is the exact number, but to round it up, you can say 70%, okay? So you went for a 70% retracement, and then once it's at a 70% retracement, chances of it going lower than this are lower, and chances of it going higher than this are higher. Like I said, this is not financial advice, and past performance does not predict future performance, okay? But as a general rule, this is what I use. So now for $1,500, you can get KickPad, you can stake your money into here, and you only have to wait 7 days with KickPad, guys. With Polka Starter and the other platforms, it's longer, generally. But with KickPad, you only have to wait seven days. Okay, so 7 days, $1,500, guaranteed allocation, and a bunch of other fantastic features that KickPad is gonna have. And I'll be doing more regular videos on this, because at this point I do really think that this platform has a very, very unique solution to a proper actual problem in the market. Okay, I think these people are gonna blow up. Now, I do recommend for you to do your own research. So follow them, follow anything else that I tell you about. Don't follow them because I'm telling you to follow them. Instead, go and check them out. You know, do your due diligence on them. See if they're legit. And now, so to bring all this video together, I'm gonna essentially show you how you can I'm going to show you how you can stake your KickPad and potentially get up to 100-fold on your money. In my opinion, a 10-fold is realistic. A 30-fold is somewhat realistic. 100-fold is not that realistic but possible. And 1,000-fold is not realistic at all, but it does happen once in a blue moon. Okay, so now I've made this video for you. I'm going to show you the video. Alright, and I'm going to explain to you exactly how you go about doing this. Okay, so if you have any questions, let me know. Again, I'm doing this for the underdogs. I'm doing this for individual traders and investors and everybody, really, the underdogs and anybody else. If you're a seasoned trader and you want to get into this, that's fine as well. If you're a seasoned investor, if you want to get into this, that's fine as well, obviously. But my goal here is to bring you the most desirable news content and add a twist of humor to it and make it more fun and entertaining for you. So check this out. Now, you need a couple of apps, and I'm using this to show you exactly where you need to go. So the first app that you need is Trust Wallet, and this is this app. Okay. So first and foremost, you go and buy BNB. Now, I don't hold my majority of my coins in this wallet. I just use it to buy things, okay? And I recommend that you do that too. So anyway, so now you go on here and you click on Receive BNB, okay? Then whatever exchange or whatever other platform that you're using to keep your money in, then you transfer and bring some of your BNBs over to Trust Wallet, okay? Once you've done that, then you do what I'm doing here, which is that you swap your normal BNBs for Smart Chain BNBs, okay? Once you've done that, you go once you've done that, you go out of this app and you go into CoinMarketCap. And the reason why you can use CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap, either or, the reason why we're using CoinMarketCap is to copy the contract address for KickPad. Okay, so you look for KickPad, you select it, then you scroll down, you copy the address right there. Very good. You go out of this app, you go back into your Trust Wallet. Then you use the browser down there, okay? And here you look for Pancake Swap. You can either search for it, which is not the best way to do it, but I'm just showing you that you can here. The best way is to scroll down and go to the most popular apps, and you can access it right then and there, okay? So now here we're getting Pancake recipes, which is not what we want. But if you look up specifically Pancake Swap, then you'll have access to it. So this is the best way. You scroll down, boom, right there, Pancake Swap, most popular. Tap that here. Now remember, we copied the contract address for KickPad, okay, KickPad. So first you put in your BNB, boom, you have your BNB up top. Then you put in your KickPad, okay, KickPad right there. You can see it's showing up. Tap on it. Very good. Now you need to stake 2,500 of their tokens to get a guaranteed allocation. Because there are some fees, I would stake a little more. And bear in mind, the more you stake, the more you can get, okay? Or I'll explain that in another video. But just go with like 2,550, okay? Just as a round number. So boom, you swap that. So at this point, we've just bought KickPad coins. Now we're gonna go and stake our coin. So what you do is you go up top and you search for the KickPad. Boom. Search that up. Option, the first option up top. Then here you go to the menu option, and first you got to connect your wallet right there, okay? And you just simply click on it. It says connect, and it automatically connects it to your Trust wallet, okay? Then you go to staking. You go to the staking option. You scroll down. Make sure you use Pool version 2, okay? This is their most recent pool. So here you stake your 2,550 coins. You confirm. As you can see, it says your stake will only be locked for 1 week. Okay, then you scroll down. And this is for me right now. I had, this is how much I've staked, and I'm waiting 4 days before I can get my money. I mean, before I can get into pools and invest my money. Okay, so that's that. Now, on a final note, what I'd like to leave you with is this very exciting news that we are coming up on the most exciting altcoin season ever. Okay, this is one of the YouTubers, crypto YouTubers that I follow. He's really good. You can check him out if you like. And just listen. I'm just gonna play like 5 or 10 seconds of what he says right here. I've queued it up for you, just to show you that right now is the time to get into altcoins. Okay, this is the best time. The only other time this has happened in history was back in 2017 to 2018, and back then we didn't have KickPad. Okay, we didn't have Polka Starter. We didn't have Pancake Swap. All these things are spanking new. This is the time to get into crypto.
And of course, we got the most wild and crazy alt season of all time. Now, the actual numbers on this reflected 27,000% gain. That's 270x gains from here, given that this bullish indicator just read what it read. And if these play out, and obviously history doesn't exactly repeat itself, but in crypto it sure as heck rhymes, almost to a disturbing degree. That means that altcoin holders are set for an absolute rocket ride. However, it's important to realize that the more insane, parabolic, and exponential the altcoin season gets, the more likely that we are potentially nearing the end of the bull run. Again.
So I'm going to leave you with that, guys. I hope you have a good day, and I'm going to be coming out with more videos, especially on KickPad. Let me know if you have any questions, and talk with you guys soon.